Hello, Johnson. Hi, everybody. How is everybody doing? Can you hear me? If you can hear me, please type yes on the chat. Yeah, I think you can, right? Hello, Light has. Sandor, how are you? FaZe, how are you? Awesome. Thoughts on swing trade on BTC? Thank you, Betty. Ropov. Awesome, thank you. Yeah, I'm still holding that one. All right, everybody. This week is I'm sorry, I don't have a camera right now. I forgot to charge my iPhone. Well, that's fine, right? Manpreet Singh asks, can we buy USD CAD now because it hit support in 1 hour chart? You know what? I'm going to tell you something, mate. I am going to tell you something. Never, 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 ever, 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 never, ever, ever, never trade because price has hit a support zone. You're going to get, if you do that, you're going to be food for the sharks. I love this guy. Thank you. What's the target in GBP Japanese yen? Well, hold on, let me see. The target on the pound yen is 158, 158.90 here. See, yeah, 158.90. But you know what? Again, because of because this is the last week of the year, volume is just super low, right? And yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna hold this trade for a long time or not. I mean, we shall see, right? Just have a look at this. Bank holiday um, in the UK, bank holiday in Canada. So the US has not, um, it's not on holidays, so we might get some volume, pre-market, not on the yen, perhaps on the USD, perhaps on the yen. We will see. So, that's really good quotes you gave me today. Thanks, buddy. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna show you why I'm telling you this, right? Hold on. All right. So you're looking at the US dollar, Canadian dollar on the 1 hour chart, right? So you're talking about the support line, right? The 135.30 or so, right? The zone right here. But you know what, my friend? What I see here, right, is just liquidity. Tons of liquidity, right? Now, I'm eyeballing this, right? I'm really eyeballing this, but you have to look at the entire structure of the market. I'm gonna put the 2 hour chart just to have the entire. I don't wanna zoom in, right? So, my advice is this, right? You have to look at the market structure, right? So, what has happened here, right? Price broke with these highs. Hold on, let me grab my brush. Price broke with these highs, right? So, yeah, and it broke with these highs. Is making higher highs, higher lows, whatever, etc. Right? So, yeah, it is a bullish market. Now, this is the level that is capping the upside in this market, the 137, right? That really doesn't matter. But what I see here is right here, right here, right here. And what you wanted to do right here is just weak players, right? Weak players trying to catch the, trying to buy the dip, trying to catch that volatile move at the beginning of December, right? But what you need to do is this. Let me just edit this. What you need to do is this, right? You need to look at the full structure of the market, right? You need to look for, the order block, right? Where the buy orders started to pile in, right? Which created this massive move. Not massive move, but very volatile move, right? That is the demand zone that you want to trade. So, more often than not, and remember, this is probabilities, right? More often than not, right, these weak players are going to get stopped out, right? These weak players are going to get stopped out, and price is going to mitigate that zone of demand, and then the real move to the upside is going to happen. And that, I mean, I'm talking probabilities. That's why I say more often than not. And I haven't even looked at this market. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing, right now. All right. So, what's up? Hey, did you have a nice Christmas, everybody? I hope you did. I sure did. Christmas with the family at home. Hello. I paid for subscription 5 days ago to join the VIP group. I sent several emails, but I'm not getting any response. How do I get a link to join the VIP group? Well, mate, listen. You have to go to our website, log in to your client's account, and you will find the link there, the invite link for a Telegram group. How do I purchase VIP signals? Well, that's very easy. Just go here, mate. I'm gonna send the link to the chat. Just go here and yeah, just go here and buy any subscription that you want. It makes sense to trade these days or better restart on January. Yeah, I mean, it does make sense in the sense that, well, you have to be careful, right? You have to be careful because, yeah, there is a lack of volume, right? And remember, the only way that we make money is when there's a volatility in the market, right? That's why I don't understand, trading coaches or whatever, these guys on Instagram that they tell, they tell everybody or they tell their students that they should stay away from volatile markets. And in my head is, what? Why? We are volatility hunters, made. That's how we make money. Yeah, and right now, volume has dried up, but this pound yen was really, really, really a good setup. I am from Iran. I can't send money. Can I purchase with crypto? No, you cannot. You cannot. All right. So, any questions? GBP, Japanese yen, long term. I don't know. Well, let's have a look. Long term. Let's see the 8-hour chart. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is very, very bearish. This is very bearish. Again, same thing, guys. Same thing that I just told you. Same example that I just went through on the US dollar Canadian dollar, right? Just have a look at this zone. Ton of buyers here, ton of buyers. This is just accumulated sell side liquidity. Now, if we go here, right? If we go here, again, I'm eyeballing it. I'm eyeballing it. So take this with a grain of salt. A grain of salt. That's I don't know, but you know. Um, yeah, and remember, this is the 8 hour chart. Actually, I'm gonna go to a 4 hour chart just to pinpoint it better. Yeah, right here. So, um, again, same thing, guys. To me, this is very, very bearish, right? And why? Because again, weak players in the market, again and again and again and again and again, are getting fucked over, right? Now, this right here, this right here is the same fucking thing, right? Now, if we go back in historic price action and we look at the demand zone, right, or the order block, or where buy orders started to accumulate, you can see that it's right here. So the probability of price, it might be, actually might be here. I'm eyeballing it, but in any case, guys, the probability of price breaking with these lows and going at least to the 156.50 is very high, very high, right? So that's my view long term on this market. Having said that, I am not going to hold my shorts on the pound yen. Yeah, I mean, this setup is very good, but I don't think I'm gonna hold it. I'm not holding. Explain, please. I can't get it. You are from Australia, and then what? What? What the fuck are you talking about? I don't understand what the hell you're talking about. I'm not from Australia. I'm Latino, dude. I am 100% brown. Abbas Ramasov, I'm fine, thank you. Fayaz, send me crypto, I will buy for you. Uh-huh. You, my friend, just got banned. Fayaz just got banned for being a fucking dumbass. What do you think about GBP Japanese yen? Should we close it or wait? Listen, mate, I can't tell you what to do, right? I most definitely cannot tell you what to do. I don't give financial advice, right? I'm not uh, regulated to do so. What I do is I just show you what I'm doing. I just show you my trades, and it's up to you if you want to follow them or not. What I'm doing, I'm just holding this. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. Right. So I'm gonna wait for. It's not that I'm gonna wait, but I am going to hold on to this trade. It's Ali. Hi, Merry Christmas. It's San. I love you. How kind are you? Awesome. Thank you. I don't know if I don't know if these are truthful words or not, but in any case, I could give a fuck. Yeah, I was about to say that too, but I rethought it. Raw. Yeah, we used to accept crypto for lifetime subscription, but you know what? I'm gonna tell you why, right? Because it's a pain in the ass to not have the subscription and the payment process automated, right? And when it comes to crypto, it's not automated. That's why we don't do it. Wow, this chart room is surrounded by Persian guys. Well, that's fine. That's awesome. Yeah, I don't care where you were from or um, what I do care is that you don't you don't ask stupid questions or try to, I don't know, like that dude telling me that, telling me to send him crypto. What the fuck? So, I was going to talk to you about this pound yen, right? I'm sure this my entry was here, right? At the break of the lows was a breakout trade. Now, the reason that I took this trade on a breakout trade and not on a pullback setup is because of, the time of the year that we're trading in, right? Now, I don't know. I think the GBP Japanese yen is an amazing trade. Yeah, me too. I think it's very good. Uh, Anyone hear the cell phone interference? Oh, let me see. Oh, the time of the year we're trading, right? That must be you because it's not on my side, mate. So, yeah, I want to talk about this trade, right? I took a breakout trade, which I don't do very often, right? I trade pullbacks, but because of the time of the year that we're trading, I decided to get on with a breakout trade, which is fine. Now, there's a probability that price is going to draw down on me a little bit, which is fine, right here. Um, there is a probability that price could come back, right? Because just have a look at this. Again, just have a look at the structure in this market, right? Now, there is, these highs right here. This is just liquidity, right? Now, when this happens and liquidity is created after a breakout, right? And more so if that liquidity is being created at the reaches of the previous broken lows, which it is at the moment, the probability of this liquidity being taken out and price mitigating, this imbalance, right, is very high. If that happens, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add to this trade, right? But here's the thing, right? If the scenario that I'm talking about plays out, right, I'm going to add to this trade around this 160.60. Stop losses are going to be here, and I'm going to move stop losses on my original trade to this level. And I have to calculate my position size, right, for this position added to the current position with stop losses here, for them to add to 1% risk, right? I don't know if I'm going to do it because of the time of the year. I'm just saying that there's a probability, there is a probability of this happening. So if the trade drawdowns on us, just don't be afraid. Hi, Orlando. Don't call me Mr. Orlando. That's my dad. Yeah, there's an interference in intermittency. Jesus, that sounds like a Jamiroquai song. I don't know. I don't know what is. I don't know what. Might be my microphone. I don't know. Might be Santa Claus. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. Hi, Orlando. Your opinion on gold? Yes. Oh yes, I do have an opinion on gold, mates. I'm gonna show you. And the Euro USD, it's very clever choice. Please explain this pair to us. How did you take decision on this trade? That trade, that trade is not mine. It's Olympia's trade, and I'm pretty sure he is going to send a video explaining his thought process on that trade. So just wait for that. I love to hear the Euro USD thought process as well. Yeah, Olympia is going to send that in a few. All right, so this pound yen is yeah, currently in profit. So and it's looking very good. Now gold. I do have yeah, I do have an opinion in gold. Oh boy. Hi Orlando, would you give us a synopsis of the London breakout strategy? Is the consistency of wins reliable? Uh, I don't know what you mean about that. Orlando doesn't have so big stop losses. Yeah, my stop losses are not that wide. I don't know what you mean by the London breakout strategy. I don't trade breakouts, mate. So, this is gold. This is fucking gold. Now, since last week, I was looking at shorts in this market. Now, let's go back, let's go back, let's go back. Now, this is the previous broken lows. Again, this is a zone that I'm not interested in, right? What the zone that I was kind of interested in was, I was looking at this gap, or imbalance, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, right here. So, uh, I was looking at the 1816 for short entries, right? Now, if you look at this, I mean, this is a beautiful pullback in gold, right? This is a beautiful pullback in gold. And again, just have a look at this, right? I mean, weak players getting stopped out, more weak players getting stopped out. And again, I think that more weak players are going to get stopped out. Now, having said that, I'm not going to trade the short side in gold today. Why? Because of this. Because I'm looking at this. I'm going to go to the 10-hour chart. So what I'm looking at this, mates, what I'm looking at here is it's a quite solid, a very, very solid setup, right? I'm looking for shorts in gold, right? I'm really looking for shorts in gold, but I'm looking for shorts in gold around the 1860, right? So why? Um, let's go back. Oh boy, let's go back in historic price action, and just let's have a look at what has happened here, right? Now, if you notice right here, now this break of the lows changed the structure or the character in this market. When I say change the character, I mean that it changed the character from bullish to bearish, right? More so because we have a failure, swing high, etc. We're talking about all-time highs here, mates. Now, after the break of these lows, right, the market turned bearish. Now, here, my friends, is the next break of this structure in this market. Here's the next break of the structure in this market, and the demand zone that created said break is this one right here. Now, I might be right, I might be wrong, right? Because there are a couple of order blocks here, but they have been mitigated already, right? So I'm looking at this because one, I have this high right here. I dig this high. I super dig this high. This high did not mitigate this demand zone, right? Now, and if you notice, weak players in the market have been fucked all over, all over, all over, right? Now, what I'm looking at here is just buy side liquidity being built up above the 1825. So what I'm looking at, or what my plan, my trading plan, is wait for the sweep of that liquidity price to mitigate the 1860, and then I'm going to get short as fuck. That's my plan. That's my plan, and that's why I'm not gonna trade the downside and or the short side in gold today, because I had a plan for shorts in gold today, right? But then I started to analyzing the 10-hour chart, the 12-hour chart in gold, because I want to build a short position in this market, right? And I realized that because of what I am looking for my swing trade, um, trading the short side in this market today has no edge, because the probability of price just breaking with these highs is, it's not very high, but it is. It's there. Will this gold trade be a swing trade? Yes, my man. Frederick Hess, of course it will. And I'll send it to the swing trading group. So that's my view in gold. This is the only, this is what I'm waiting for. I am not going to, place a sell limit at the 1858 or 1860. It's because it's just too speculative, right? There's a couple. Not a ton, but there's a couple of things that I still need to see before before I decide to take the setup or not. I absolutely love the way that you express yourself. You don't care other people's opinion. So liberating. Aha, thank you, mate. Yeah, I really don't. I sure don't. And the thing is, mate, I'm gonna tell you something. The thing is this, right? It's all and it all comes from this job, from training, right? If you want to be successful, profitable long term, you have to be as stoic as you can, right? You have to to not. It's not that you have to turn your emotions off, because it's impossible, but you need to to find a process on which your emotions do not take part on your decision making process, right? And yeah, it comes from there, mate. Also, I'm just I've always been who I am, right? Unapologetic. So de nada, as in Jan. So will you wait to see some price action confirmation? Yeah, I'm gonna wait. This is a little bit too early, just to place a sell stop. More so because I'm looking at the 10-hour chart, right? And we are at the end of the year, etc. So yeah, I'm gonna wait for some confirmations. But accept family, you have to control your emotions. No, it's not that you have to control your emotions. Your emotions uh, have no place in your decision making process, right? Or in how you react to things. For example, whenever anything happens to you, whenever anything happens to you, either a decision you have to make or something that you have to respond to, right? Always take, 3 seconds. I don't take 3 seconds because I've been doing this, for decades, but always take 3 seconds, right? Breathe in and out, and, you know, um, don't be impulsive, right? That's just the worst, mate. I mean, being it, I mean, it's that being impulsive, right? It's so childish, right? It's so fucking childish. Yeah, I don't understand that. But you have to. I mean, you have to put yourself in check and always be you. Always be whoever the fuck you are. Be unapologetic about who you are, right? If somebody doesn't like you because of who you are, well, fuck them, right? Fuck them. Don't try to be, don't. I mean, just don't try to fit everywhere. Make places fit you instead. You know, it's awesome. So the pound yen, I'm gonna stick with it. I mean, this is just some such. I mean, so unvolatile price action. I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna do. All right, so I mean, I'm gonna tell you what I missed this. I'm gonna delete everything here. I missed this one. I mean, this is so fucked up. I missed this one. And this is, I mean, if you saw my video, this is one of the reasons that I really took this trade on the pound yen because of this, the weakness on the pound, right? More than this trade on the pound yen. I really haven't even looked at the Japanese yen basket. Why don't we have a look at the Japanese yen basket for fuck's sakes? Yeah, it's bullish, so that's good. I mean, that's good for a trade. But my decision of taking this short on the pound yen was more driven was driven by the pound weakness rather than the Japanese yen strength. So I missed this one, and this was the only trade, the only real trade or the only real setup that I saw today. I really missed it. So there were a couple of entries here, but the one that I was going to take was this one, and TPs were going to be here. So apparently, they would have been hits. So, 4.4R that I missed, which is fine. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I mean, you're not going to catch every single trade. That's impossible. So, it's completely fine. Let's have a look at some other markets. The Did you see? This is what copper. No, this is copper. I mean, copper opened just so bullish. This is something that I haven't traded in a while, but I don't know if you guys trade metals or you follow, these markets. But just have a look at this fucking thing during the pandemic. Holy shit! I mean, just have a look at this. I mean, this was the market to make money, in my opinion. Insane rally during the pandemic. Are we still in the pandemic? I don't know. Orlando, how was the swing trading group done overall in 2022? Listen, the swing trading group in 2022, I think this year ended up in negative. And the reason was because uh, at the beginning of the year, the first half of the year, I incurred in well, not that I incur in losses. Yes, I incur in losses on swing trading wise, right? But yeah, if I mean, it's the same thing as my day trading. I had to go to the lab, and just turn shit over. The way that I was trading was not working. in current market conditions. So I had to, I mean, I had to, I had to go to the lab and hustle quietly in the dark. But yeah, the swing trading group was not profitable this year, but by what? 4%. Having said that, we are in a trade that is, you know, bringing us back to break even, but that trade is still open, so I don't count it, you know. And like I told you always, I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, why would I? Well, your setup for gold is very clean, and it was trading course for me. Yeah, thank you. Do you offer mentorship? Isn't this mentorship right now? No, yeah, this is not mentorship. This is just, this is just a, whatever you want to call it, a live session, coaching session, yeah. But yeah, I do offer one-on-one mentorship. Um, um, just email support if you want that. It's not cheap. I'm just gonna tell you that it's not cheap. My hourly is very high. And right. So before you ask support, and get mad because of the price, the reason that I priced my mentorship at the price that I do is not because of the content that I'm going to teach you. It's not because of the knowledge that I'm going to give you. No, it's because I'm spending 1 hour with you, and because I'm spending 1 hour with you, I am not spending 1 hour making money in the market. So I basically you're paying me my hourly fee, what my hour costs, what I make in an hour, whatever, however you want to fucking see it. I don't trade natty gas, mate. I do not trade natty gas. Fuck that. Yeah, I don't trade natty gas. I don't trade corn. I don't trade coffee. No, 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 no. So, yeah, this sucks, right? I mean, in the sense that there's absolutely nothing going on. Oh boy, there's nothing going on, man. But I mean, you know what? It's cool to have, I mean, it's cool to have a chat, about about the markets. I'm hungry. Oh, oh yes, I'm hungry. So U.S. dollar Mexican peso. Let's have a look. I haven't looked at let's have a look at the USD. Oh, there's another thing that I was looking for, and this is awesome. This is the US 500. If you don't know, the US 500 is a CFD for the S&P 500. So, yeah, this is awesome. Let's have a look. I mean, let's have fun with this because this is exactly what I was looking for. All right, I'm going to start with the 2-day chart, and I'm just going to draw this, boom. This was an amazing fake out. Yeah, I mean, a ton of big players got short here. A ton of big players got short here. Myself, I was looking for the break of these lows. So, I'm sorry about that. A ton of big players got short here on this spike high. Now, myself, I was waiting for the break of these lows. This is a 2-day chart, right? So, I'm going to go to the 4-hour chart. And again, same fucking thing. Same, same fucking thing, right? What is this? Just liquidity, right? So let's have a look at where we could get in short in this market because short is the play here, mates. All right, so basically, what I am looking for, hold on, let me see my other screen because here is where I have the chart that I actually worked on. Oh, yeah. All right, couple of possibilities here. Um, here. So, um, if you notice here, right, this market is bearish, of course. And, after every single one of the breaks of the structure here, 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 you need to find that supply zone, the supply zone that created the move, right, where the sell orders started to pile up. And this is the order block that I'm looking at. And as you can see here, these highs have not mitigated that zone just yet. So, and it's a shame that, it's the last week of the year because of the low volume, right, in the markets. But in any case, what I'm looking for is shorts on the S&P 500. First try at shorts would be, price taking out these highs, mitigating that zone. Hold on, and doing this. And here is where I'm going to look for those shorts. Now, like I told you, this will be the first try at shorts, the first try at shorts, right? But I do believe that yeah, this is a good probability setup. I won't take a full risk on it, because we do have this. Um, and the reason that I'm going to take this one is because I don't want to miss the move, right? But I am okay with taking a zero point 0.4 to 0.5% loss, right? Should price break with this zone, because we do have is this the hourly chart? Uh-huh. We do have this. This is the other. This is a very, very big supply zone, a very big order block here. And everything hasn't been mitigated just yet. Now, the reason that I'm looking for shorts here is because of how weak this market is at the moment, right? Now, and like I told you, I don't want to miss the move. So, because, for example, when was it on Friday? I missed the shorts on Friday. If hold on, so Friday was what? Friday was the 23rd. So the 23rd. Oh, hold on. So 23rd. Where's the 23rd? All right. So base. I don't remember. Hold on. Let me go to a 10-minute chart because I want to show you. This is it, right? So basically, this was it was the 22nd actually. It was on Thursday, exactly. So there was economic data out of the U.S., right? And the S&P 500 broke with these lows. And on pre-market, it started to develop this range, right? Now, I don't trade the breakouts, at the open because it's unprofitable. And I can tell you that because of the data, right? More often than not, you're going to get triggered in, wicked out, and then, but that's not the case. So, I didn't trade this move, right? Because that was a news induced move. but I was looking for a pullback towards this zone right here, right? This supply area, right? To get in short, right? But because of how weak this market is, right? Price absolutely did not pull back, any centimeter, and it just kept on going short, right? So I missed the move. That's the main reason why I am looking for um, this zone right here, the 3,900 or so, for possible shorts in the S&P 500. Yeah, that's my play on the S&P 500, mate. I mean, this is boring, right? But yeah, it was Thursday. Thank you. Yeah, it was Thursday. Thursday. So I'm looking for this, right? Again, here, just more liquidity that has been built up. Always look for players about to get fucked, and then look for your setup. Because you know, if you can't spot the weak players in the market, it's probably because you are one of the weak players in the market, right? And I'm not saying that, because I'm an asshole. No, I mean, we've all been weak players in the market. I am, you know, I mean, the edge that I found is super thin, right? That's why my decision making process, and I have optimized my decision making process because the edge that I have is super thin, right? Competing against big money, people that have a ton more information than me, etc., 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 right? So, my edge is based on data and mathematics, right? Probabilities. And, if I don't take the optimal decision every time that I enter the market, that's a leak, and I'm not gonna make. I mean, that's going to bring down a ton my profitability long term, right? So that's why every single fucking time I need to see, four or five things before I decide to enter the market. That's just how you have to do it. I mean, just anybody can be called a trader. I mean, anybody can open an account with a broker, deposit $100, and push the buy or sell button. Right there you go. You traded the markets. Now you're a trader. But making money long term is another thing, right? So, taking trades because let's go back to the U.S. dollar Canadian dollar example, right? Taking trades because price hit a zone, or a support zone, or hourly support. Why would you, right? Where's the thought process on that? First of all, what are you trading? Are you trading the US dollar? Are you trading the Canadian dollar? That you need to start by looking at that. Secondly, what is the setup? What setup are you trading? Have you back tested that setup on that particular scenario? And if so, is it profitable? And if it is profitable, what risk to reward scenario do you need in order to maintain it profitable? Does that US dollar Canadian dollar yield that particular US risk to reward or not? And if not, why are you going to take it? That is if you are trading a back tested step by step setup, right? Because just jumping in on the markets because price hit a support or a resistance, that's burning money. Thank you for the free money, right? Because this is your sum game. Whenever you lose money, you're just giving it to someone else. I'm not saying you're giving it to me, but you're giving it to absolute someone is taking that money from you. So, You always have to think about this, right? I mean, what's your edge? The only edge that you can have is a mathematically proved um, trading system, right? Now, I'm not saying that you need to. You need to focus your decisions on indicate. I don't use indicators, right? No, but I do have a step-by-step set of decisions that I need, or not decisions, but a step-by-step, list of things that I need to see in every single setup that I trade in order for me to take that trade. And sometimes, yes, I'm not gonna trade a 100% setup, right? It might miss one thing but because of that, I know, to lower my risk a certain amount of, a percentage, etc. I mean, everything. I mean, this is not easy. It's simple, but it's not fucking easy, right? But if you want it, right? I mean, the hustle pays off, really. Look for the very obvious places person would put stop losses based on what they learn on Google and avoid them. Uh, I don't know, mate. I don't know because the thing is that, for example, people that are shorting the S&P 500 right now, right? You don't know if they put their stop losses here, here, or if they even trading with stop losses, right? But what you can for sure know is that here there is selling pressure, right? And this selling pressure is weak. Why? Because it's well, it's in the middle of nowhere, right? I'm not gonna get into detail, but yeah, it's it's in the middle of fucking nowhere. Yeah. Also, this might be just pre. I think we're in pre-market or very soon pre-market. Just gap traders trading the gap. Who knows, right? But yeah, I don't know. Let's have a look at this. This pound yen is giving me cancer. Shit. It's not moving. I'm in profits, right? I'm in profits on this pound yen, about 12 pips. But yeah, mm, mm, I'm gonna keep it. It really does look good. Yeah, at least. Hold on, let's have a look at this because yeah, we need to look at this actually. All right. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. Hold on. I'm gonna look at here. All right. So yeah, we are retesting the Asian session lows. So this is looking very good. More often than not, these lows are going to be taken out. Now, if this happens, now, uh, if this happens, very possibly price going to go to retest this previous lows, and then it's going to jump back up. So, I am going to take a big part of my trade off here whenever this happens, move my stop losses to break even, and say goodbye. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So, any questions, guys? Because I'm getting bored. If you don't ask me a question, I am going to log off because there's absolutely nothing to do here. See, I see what I told you. I don't know who told me. I know it wasn't here. It was over on Skype that gold was turning bearish at the 1812. Yes. Well, mate, you are about to get stopped out. Right. If we know a currency is weak, will that affect all the other pairs of that currency, and will that be an opportunity to trade? Well, that's a good question. Oh, I'm sorry. That is a good question. So, yeah, that's a good question. So this is the thing, right? Remember that you are trading currencies here. First of all, if you don't understand what moves the markets that you're trading, you are just throwing money into the garbage, right? Now, having said that, mate, having said that, right? Focus on one currency. Um, for example, right now the Japanese yen is a little bit strong. No, that's a bad example. Holy shit! Now the U.S. dollar is strong. Now this is good. So the U.S. dollar is strong. Look at this. This is awesome. Right. So the U.S. dollar is strong, right? I wanna look for buy opportunities in this market, right? Um, so I wanna look for buy opportunities in the U.S. dollar. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go and look for Euro USD shorts, GBP USD shorts, US dollar Canadian dollar longs, US dollar Swiss franc shorts, etc. Uh-huh. And because the US dollar is strong, that is weakening the pound, which is good for our fucking trade. But yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm hungry and I'm tired. Check US 30. No, I'm not. How do you spot weak players in the market? Just after I after I finish my stream, my session, just go back and watch it again, mate. I explain it with a ton of details. Uh, all right, let's have a look at the Dow. Okay, let's have a look at the Dow. 50 minutes. I don't know, mate. Okay. All right, so a good spot to enter. You know what? I'm gonna debate this with you. Is that the DXY is filling the gap? Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? Hold on. I'm just looking at my other screen for a second. Um, just a second, because um, yeah, very possibly. So, a couple of things here on the Dow. If we look at the 10-minute chart, mate, um, if we, no, because this has all right. So we have an order block here, right? But this order block has been already mitigated right here. So this to me is not a valid setup, right? Whenever I trade pullbacks, right? So I will be looking for shorts, right? But whenever I trade, a mitigation of a supply zone, in this case, because I'm looking for shorts, the supply zone needs to be unmitigated, and here it's not. So this is not a valid setup for me. What this is to me is this. What this is to me is this, actually, right? This is just liquidity. Now, it's just liquidity. So, and again, this is a game about probabilities, right? It's a game about probabilities, and I know that when a demand or supply zone has already been mitigated, the probability of that zone, being profitable for a trade off of it is not that high, right? I know that because I have backtested the shit out of that, right? And I also know because I have the data, right? And whenever you backtest, it's not only to know the results or the the probability of success of your setups. No, it's fucking data. You can mine that data and find out a ton of things. So that's why I know that when this happens, the probability of success of trading off of that zone is not really good. But I also realize that whenever that happens, the probability of that zone being taken out, right, or not holding is quite high. So, having said that, you know, again, a ton of players are going to get in short here. And again, this is a game of probabilities. I mean, price could just start dropping. I mean, if everybody in Wall Street starts to short this fucking market, of course that is going to drop. But I mean, I'm not gonna. I mean, and if that happens, I mean, I will have missed that trade, right? So, what I am looking here is just this. Hold on. This is the 45-minute chart, 1 hour chart, whatever, guys. Eyeballing it a little bit. Here we have an imbalance in the market. We have another imbalance here, right? But that imbalance has already been filled. And this is what I like to see. This is what this is what I love, love, love to see. I love to see liquidity being built up just below my entry area. So again, I would look for a spike high, all right, and then for shorts around the 33.51. That's me. Merci beaucoup, Yaya Touré. Merci beaucoup. Je suis pas en train de manger maintenant, mais je vais manger bientôt, mec. I'm super hungry. Yeah, so that's me. That's just how I look at this. And again, the other thing I love to see is this liquidity being built up at the retest of the previous broken lows. More often than not, these weak players, or these players, not weak players. I mean, these players made a ton of money here, but these players are going to get. But these are most definitely weak players trying to short this market at this level. I mean, I used to do that, back in the day. Everybody does that, right? That's the first thing that they teach you when you start trading. Always trade the retest of the previous broken highs or previous broken lows or whatever. But no, that is a big fucking no. Yeah, so 3360, 600 will be my entry or so. Short, right? Yeah, but that's just me, mate. That is just me. You do you. All right, so the pound yen, I don't know if I'm gonna hold it, but let's have a look at what's going on here, right? A 3 minute chart. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna hold it. This looking good. I mean, this is a good breakout, but the thing is this, right? I don't know if you can see the colors here. Hold on. I'm gonna brighten it up a little bit. This is just an indicator that marks the sessions. I was back testing, and when I back test, I focus on the London Open, so I need this, right? So basically, what happened here is that price is bouncing back from the Asian lows. What does this mean? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. But you know what? I am, however, right. I'm okay with taking a little bit of water on my ship. A little bit of drawdown in this trade. That's fine. Yeah, that's completely and utterly fine. But This is the make it or break it level for me, the 160.92, right? Maybe a little higher. Let's call it nice 160.72. Yeah, above that level, I'm closing at a small, at a 0.5% loss, I reckon. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that's my plan. That's my plan. But this is looking good. I mean, this if we go again, and this is why I always also, you know, advise against you guys looking at the 3 minute chart, 4 minute chart, etc. Right? I do it because um, I need to pinpoint my zones, right? But I have absolutely no emotions towards what's going on price action wise in this time frame. This is only for my zones because and I advise against it because if you go to the 3, 4, 5 1 minute chart, you're going to forget the bigger picture or what you're trading, which is a break of the structure in the market, right? So the trade is currently it's in profits, barely, but yeah, but this breakout or the break of this base or these lows, um, you know, gives this trade a high probability of success, and gives me room to manage it too. So, all right, I'm logging off. It's been an hour and I'm hungry. So, thank you for joining me, guys. If you like what you see, um, yeah, I mean, uh, are you offering any holiday discount on the F1 strategy? No, I'm not. Oh, I'm not, mate. Sorry. If you are a VIP, you have a discount coupon for the F1 strategy in your client's account. Just go to the website and log into your client's account, and you'll get it there. Yeah, yeah, be careful out there. Merci beaucoup et bonne journée. Bonne journée à toi aussi, mec. Um, Agárrala al suave. Be careful. Be careful with this. Market conditions. Low volume. Um, you know, Low volume equals wider spreads. And getting stuck in a trade that doesn't move just suck, right? Yeah. What's so funny? AOBD. What is so funny? AOBD. All right. I think you have one. I don't know. As far as I know, everybody does. You know. But all right. So if you're not a VIP, I'm gonna send a link again for you to join my fucking group. I mean that. No, hold on. That is not good. Remove. That is if what I, rant about and talk about makes sense to you, right? Of course, this is not for everybody. This is not for everybody, and yeah, I'm not gonna push blindly. Um, a product if it doesn't fit you. Just try us out. You can cancel at any time, and yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, sure, mate. Sure, sure. I mean, that's the best. I think that's the best way to be straightforward as fuck. All right. I'm hungry. I'm tired. I'm losing my voice. Thank you for joining me. Yeah, I'll keep you guys posted on this trade. I mean, I'll hold it through the open, I'll hold it through the open. But if it doesn't move, I'll just close it wherever it is, at a small profit. Just let's look on the GBP. I mean, this was such a beautiful trade. How much was it? I mean, I was going to check. That's a 58p per right there. Hold on. So apparently you were right about the US dollar just closing the gap and then turning back. Yeah, that's the DXY. But everything is so non-directional. Have a look at this. Just have a look at what the S&P 500 is doing, right? Trapping people on the wrong side of the market. Yeah, just wait for that booms. Just wait for that. I'm gonna get short. Definitely getting short today on the S&P 500. And when I say definitely getting short, is because what's going on right here, you know, the S&P 500 inducing from these lows, kind of inducing, somewhat inducing. It's just beautiful in the sense that uh, now there's a ton of people trapped on the side, on the wrong side of the market, about to get stopped out, which will in fact trigger my whole trading plan, or I would hope so, right? But it's looking good. So heads up to that if you're a VIP, right? I'll send you that trade if I take it. Enjoy your day and thanks for spending your time to teach. No worries, mate. I'm happy to do so. It keeps me also. I mean, this is not because I am a. I mean, it is because I am a good guy, but it also helps me a ton to keep myself on point, right? It keeps me sharp, to go through, to go through in detail about everything that I do. It helps me out a ton. So, yeah. Again, thank you for joining me, guys. I'll keep you posted on this pound yen. Let's look at the pound yen. Let's go to the 1 minute chart because this is the time frame that we love to trade. Yeah, I mean, this is the all right. So basically, I don't know if you can see it, but this is this is pre-market. This is the New York range, so it's very possible that we're going to get that spike high and then the move to the downside. Now, if hear me out. If at the open price breaks with the lows, then I will close my entire trade. I will close my entire trade, right? Because whenever this happens, right, there's always the first volatile move, but that is just an inducement, right, to trap traders on the wrong side of the market. So, because I'm already short from here, right, if price breaks with the pre-market range and the Asian session lows, right? I'm going to close my entire trade for about a 25 piper, right? Because uh, you know um, the probability of it, turning back is high. But if we have a spike high, then I am going to hold it because it would be the same thing, but on the other side of the market, right? Hope you understand. Hope you understand. I'm sorry if I didn't make myself clear, but that's what I'm looking for. So, having said that, what I'm hoping is just a spike high, take me in on a little bit of a drawdown, but eventually, um, um, validating my trade idea, right? And the other reason is this, right? Hold on, let me show you. 10-minute chart. I think that's too much. 5 minute chart. Yeah, this is the other reason. So here we had that the break of these highs, right? Let's pull it here. So I'm eyeballing it, guys. I'm eyeballing it, but we should have an order block somewhere around here. So if in fact price spikes low and breaks with the pre-market lows and the Asian session lows, it would be to tap this zone, and that's why the probability of price, uh, turning on on a break of the lows at the open is high. But if price comes breaks to the upside, it would be to mitigate, you know, a zone. I don't remember what the zone is. Let's call it here. I'm eyeballing it again, guys. I'm eyeballing it. So it would be, oh shit. It would be to mitigate that zone, which would in fact validate the short trade or the short idea that I'm on currently. So you have to be careful with that. That's why I don't trade the breakouts on the open on any session. I don't trade breakouts. That's Remember that at the beginning of the show, I told you guys that I don't trade the breakout, the London breakout, the New York breakout, and the reason is because of what I just explained to you guys, right? Because a breakout, lacks not lacks directionality, but traps most of the time. Not on Thursday. On Thursday, on Thursday it was a success, but trading that same setup on a vacuum over and over and over, it's not profitable to me at least. So thank you for joining me, guys. Again, I'm gonna give you 2 minutes to ask anything that you want, and if you don't want to, well, I will log out. All right. You have 90 seconds. All right. So nobody has any questions. I'm going to log out this coin trading Binance. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I haven't talked about any coins. This is the pound yen. Um, this is the British pound against the Japanese yen. All right, James Berry. Thank you. Cheers. Bye.